Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to episode 16 of Boogiepop and others. We're on the final week of Boogiepop. I'm sad, dude. I'm sad because it's been such a great journey. Fun fact, once we complete Boogiepop, we'll be the third channel ever to react to the full series on YouTube, which again is crazy because it's honestly great. And when people say things are criminally underrated, I say that a lot, but I'm changing that to underrated and only naming Boogie Pop criminally underrated. Or maybe some other stuff. But it's just a little insane to me how good this is. But I'm bringing that up because I was kind of rewatching some of the episodes through the lens of one of the two other reactors. The guy sorry, I don't remember his name. But there's like one guy, one girl, and I guess I'm the other guy. But I did notice some things, and he said some things that kind of made sense that I just want to share. Uh, One, in Boogie Pop at Dawn, that like red distorted world, he I guess uh he like thought that maybe that's where Boogie Pop stays when she's not called into the world, when she doesn't take over Tota's body, which is kind of a cool theory. But what I noticed, because I just noticed it myself rewatching the episode, um, is that I think the guy Scarecrow was investigating in episode one of Boogie Papa Dawn is Teretsuki, the guy who's now the King of Distortion. So that's super cool, and it also kind of explains last episode when he's talking with the mother, and he's like, "Oh, that kid can't be mine. I couldn't have children." So that kind of throws out my whole theory that maybe the kid is really the King of Distortion's son, because yes, he is a synthetic human. It also means that the Toa organization might have killed him because they were super sus of him before. And I feel like Scarecrow was a little more lenient on him than maybe some other investigators. So maybe either one, they found out about his turning people, turning the world gold plan, or two, they just needed to take him out because he had a lot of power. You know, super corporation. He's the only one making decisions. But yeah, I feel like that's a pretty big piece of information to get that I just didn't connect. Then you gotta remember everything connects in this story, man. But another cool theory, the reactor guy said, actually in the Manticore arc, is that the Manticore wasn't the threat to humanity. It was Echoes, like because Echoes was sent there to determine if humanity should be saved or not, which I think is right. That sounds like it's more like world threatening, but at the same time, it's not like Fear Ghoul from Boogie Papadon. Like I don't think she really could have destroyed the world. So I still think Manticore was, but because it's just like something that changes the world, which I guess I don't know. Maybe they both were, but anyways, just some cool stuff. This is definitely a series where a rewatch would help a lot. Because you know, for all the criticisms, I will say it gets a little complicated. I like it, but I guess some people don't. But anyways, let's start episode 16, aka part 3 of Teen of Distortion arc. Copy of the episode, 23:42 minutes, 23 minutes, 42 seconds, and at the end of the episode, we'll talk about it a bit. So let's start in 3, 2, 1, go! I guess we'll never see Boogiepop fight Nagi. It's fake news. Unless fake Boogiepop. Tina Distortion Boogiepop. Copium. But yeah, I'm still, we're still learning what the Tina Distortion's actually like. We know what he's doing, but I don't know what his goal is. So maybe we'll learn it this episode. Last episode was a lot of character establishing because they introduced a. It was literally just three new characters that we kind of explored. We'll see if we get back. Now that they're established, we'll move on with the story. See if what's his name? Hanma wakes up everyone. Save the kid. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 da 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 da. Bop. Wonder how we haven't seen Nod do this. Well, we have in flashback. Nitoti escape with Booty. Yep. Even Booty's a little stumped. Disappointed Nitoki. It's kind of funny. Oh, would it be someone else? Huh. Oh yeah, Mantador is just eating people. Huh? That's interesting. What if Tina Distortion's not evil? Hey, that's for Tateshi. Or Teteda. Teteda. Don't steal it. Eating Teteda's lunch, man. Feels bad. Yeah. It's rude. Nitoki is a good girl. She will cope. Good one. Suma! I don't think she'll take any part in this art, man. Maybe she's important in like a different book they didn't animate. Adapt. People do. I mean, I don't want to bring up this conversation. But self-diagnosing is very much more popular in this day and age. I don't know how to think about it, but whatever. Not Boogiepop different. Excuse me? I know what she's saying though. Devil's proof though. I mean, this is just not happening with Boogiepop, but I did it. Actual words of wisdom. No, she numbed it. True. He likes him. They like each other, kinda. They're friends. This is such a weird conversation. I kind of love it though. Would have thought this would happen. I didn't. I'm in a void when I'm not here. True. Call her out. Call him out, Natoki. Everyone likes Takeda. Oh! Is it Fate Godzilla? Did it somehow arrive in real world? Or were they in the dream world the whole time? Wait. What? Oh, she went back. Oh no. Buddy, why'd you leave? I like Tina Distortion's song though. It's kind of banging. Oh no, Takeda. Literally, yes. Okay, maybe it's not the monster. It's just booming. Batusukiko! She's not gold yet? Excuse me? Oh, what that? Okay, but why? Why do you take that form? It's so random. Okay. Oh, that's awkward. I guess if it's lingering in your heart, it's not something that you're actively thinking about, right? Maybe. Oh, erase them. Maybe? Is that what he's doing? Oh, the things that shine in your eyes. Saraji. I don't, so remove all bad memories from people, maybe? Is that the plan? He's calling Nagi. 100%. Let's go. Or no, he's not calling. He's just trying to get a hold. But he can't. Okay, never mind. Come on, Nagi, come back, please. Ha, bruh. That's him. So Notoki just was in the mannequin room somehow. She was by there herself somehow. Boogiepop. He's a Boogiepop enjoyer too. It's all fucked up. What happened? Never should have looked away, man. Who that? Oh no! They're trapped again. Nagi! Fate Nagi. Nope. What? He knows Masaki? What that? Ew. That was a little spooky. Bro, what is happening? Did something just explode? That smoke? What that? It's one hell of a goodbye gift. The moon temple itself? Maybe? No! Tatada! What are you gonna do, bro? A Toto. Oh, little kid. Oh. He traded Saragi. Okay, yeah, because he doesn't know who his dad is. Okay, so that's where Tina Distortion traded it off. It's not like a TV show. It's from his memories. Oh no. Zorati. Maybe he's friendly if he's your dad? Oh no. Yeah, that's a crazy form for Tina Distortion to take form of. If that wasn't the plan. He just wants to talk to his dad, dude. I'd hope so, honestly. Mm, okay. So not actually being TP'd to. Oh. That one part of the heart that's okay. Interesting. That's a weird concept. Maybe. Well, she just called him an invader. I guess he is. Still kind of weird. So his alternate personality is just fucking everything up. So it wasn't like a plan. It's just a side effect. Oh God. So it is just a side effect and not a plan. That's unlucky. Desire. I still have no idea. Maybe being able to stop him turn that pain into gold. Okay. Oh, he's just a friendly dinosaur. Will this work though? Oh, he dodged? First time ever dodging Boogiepop's wires? Never seen before. What the heck? Oh, extendable net. What the heck? Ew, so weird. Please don't destroy the building. Oh, what is happening? Fire breath? Fire breath? I think. Or a lightning blast? Forgot what Godzilla does. I think there's a lightning blast. Oof. Excuse me? The Moon Temple! And what? Yeah, that's me? Oh my god. Yeah, this is awesome. Oh, pop? Is that enough though? Jesus. Unless. Oh, he's chilling. Friendly Sorati. Oh, so it was trying to like leave his and like reach the real world, breaking through like Imaginator, maybe. Oh, got injured. We're still distorting though. Da da da. Dude, I fucking knew it. All right. Well, giant monsters dead. Kind of have an idea what Tina Distortion wants to do, but not fully. Okay, that is set up voice acting. And we know that fucking My Anime List just doesn't credit a bunch of voice actors. So let's look up Habra Tentaro. Wait, no, we did. Let's look up Matoto's. Should be behind the voice actors. Amy Nato. Okay. And we'll look up Matoto's mom, I guess. There we go. A better site than thank you. At least we can finally get some credits for those voice actors. I don't know why my anime list is like it just drops the ball on less popular anime, which is kind of a sad thing. Bam 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 bam. Ba 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 bam bam bam. Anyway, that was Boogiepop 16. Lot to take from that, kind of. Um, Main thing, so we kind of understand what Tina Distortion wants, kind of. At least in my idea, his idea of turning everything into gold is taking the painful memories and turning them into something good. Now, my interpretation of that is that he wants to just erase them, and maybe his plan is to turn everyone's like get rid of everyone's like maybe painful memories is wrong, but like the lingering part in them that really buds them, and that's turning it into gold. Maybe I'm not fully sure though. I guess we'll see. Um, Obviously we got the cool Zoragi fight. Um, pretty fun fight. Cool animation. First, very cool design too. I liked how they made it like what a kid would design like a monster with like a lava body and parts like I guess parts Godzilla. The long stretchable neck was kind of a cool feature that I really enjoyed. It was a cool fight for sure. And of course, we kind of learned more about what the Tina Distortion is, um, according to Nitoki. Like, he's not teleporting people into illusions. The illusions are happening within them, I mean, it's what I kind of just assumed, but since we saw last episode that they were all knocked out, so it was happening in them. But I guess you could say they're maybe you thought the consciousness was being teleported, but whatever, it doesn't really matter. And the king of distortion is taking the form of their quote unquote what people might consider split personalities, but are really just a deep layer in the multi-layered heart that that bothers them that they usually they put the good stuff over it, kind of cover it up. Um, but yeah, that's the main point. Things I loved about this episode, I definitely loved the Natoki and Boogiepop talk at the beginning. It's just something you didn't expect. It was like semi-casual. Everyone liked Takeda, bass Takeda. Natoki getting nervous about eating Miyashita's lunch made for Takeda was very funny. It was just a great scene. Then you got Sumo's talk with Nitoki. And again, I guess Sumo's just not gonna be important in the anime. I'm sure she has like some, maybe like more importance in the books, because it does seem like Boogiepop has like a special relationship with her, even though Sumo doesn't know who Boogiepop is. Um, but yeah, you got this talk about split personalities. How difficult it is to actually diagnose it, which I think is true. Again, I made the comment in the reaction that I feel like a lot of people self-diagnose nowadays. Um, I'm not hating on them, but there's definitely like even I've met some people who kind of just do it. They self-diagnose, they don't get a professional opinion, and they kind of just convinced that they have it when they probably don't. It's probably like what Suma talks about, how the heart is multifaceted. So what you think is a split personality is just part of your heart, that you're kind of building up this layer in your heart that you're putting a spotlight in, and it's so different from what you normally feel. You just assume it's another personality. Um, it's actually a very good talk, honestly. It works well with again in today you see it, and I'm not saying like everyone, but there's definitely like some weird people who like clout chart disabilities, which sounds ridiculous, but um, Twitter is a thing that you can find people who do that. I don't know. That always irks me. People doing that, and some people don't do it maliciously, but I think if you really suspect, you have some sort of mental health issue or just a mental disability, you should check for signs. Obviously, it's good to check up on yourself, but I think if you at the end of the day, after you check up on yourself and you're like, oh, I have these symptoms, I have these signs, then you probably, I mean, not probably, you definitely should get an appointment with a specialist just so you can get confirmation. I just think it's weird to just check and self-diagnose yourself and just live like you have it when you might not have it. I don't know. It's kind of a weird conversation. I don't want to get too deep into it, but I kind of have a stronger opinion of it. Um, just because just some personal stuff. Nothing with me, but just people I know. Anyways, it doesn't really matter. Good talk, Suma. Even if you don't have a giant role, this arc I assume, and deal with the vein maybe. Um, but as soon as Boogiepop leaves, after hearing Zoradi going crazy, Kina Distortion's like yoink and just goes back and hypnotizes Natoki again. So good one. Hello, Masami. And of course, Takeda's just chilling outside because the whole building's vibrating because of Zoradi, which is interesting because I'm like, when we found out through the flashback that Zoradi is what Makoto considered a father, like imaginary father figure, because again, he doesn't know. The mother doesn't even know who the father was, so he just never had a father figure in his life, I assume. And the mother was just using the money from Teretsuki, so I'm assuming she just didn't get with someone else because she was kind of also hung up on Teretsuki a little bit. So it's just like a weird unlucky side effect of whatever the Teen of Distortion's plan is, because he said himself that. So he's taking these like buried part of the hearts and appearing as them, but unbeknownst to him, when he tried it on Motoko, he turned into Zoragi, who is apparently a powerful entity that even he couldn't control. So it's kind of crazy, and it's kind of crazy at the talk at the end when Boogie beats him, and then like kind of has this friendlier conversation with him, saying that you can't escape now, so you just maybe someone will remember you one day, and you have acknowledge your existence. I think she said one day. So to me, he seems almost kind of like an imaginator in the making, where it's a concept that's like almost given life to. And it's very similar to how Imaginator wants to break through, though her meaning of breakthrough is a little different. That when we learned in Boogiepop Dan, at least in my interpretation, her breakthrough meaning is someone breaking through her ideals and kind of carrying the torch and succeeding where she failed. But you can also use it as a double thing where breaking through is like the initial steps of materializing in the world. There's obviously like for a concept to be born, um, it needs to be what? I mean, this is above my pay grade. I assume it's like super conviction in it, a super strong ideal that someone believes in. Obviously, Imaginator was born through Suto, and I'm assuming that Tina Distortion was just born through Teretsuki. So like Zoragi, like again, Makoto, no father figure, probably like super emotional about that, I assume. And Zoragi was probably kind of given life through, like, it was a strong concept elevated by the Tina Distortion's experiment, as he would call it. So it's kind of a happy accident, not really for anyone in the story, but for me because it was funny and entertaining. Anyways, also Takeda's also just ran into the fray, so maybe we'll see him in there. It would be cool to see him interact with Natoki, just because it's super awkward, and Boogiepop, just as Boogiepop, when she was spilling her heart out. Honestly, it's the most we've ever seen her talk about her or his emotions, I should say. It would be nice to see them interact again. Uh, anyway, yeah, we're at the point where Natoki kind of confronts the Tina Distortion. Um, it's interesting because again, the Tina Distortion could have stopped the beast. He couldn't control it, but if he just stopped his experiment, there wouldn't be any danger. I'm wondering if he knew Boogiepop would be able to stop it. But he obviously doesn't because he wants to continue. He kind of snaps back and says, "Oh, if I stop it, will this lingering um resentment or memory still will disappear from your heart too?" If you say I'm your ultimate personality, you have to figure out what desire I sprang from. No matter how bitter desire may be, and no matter how unwilling you are to admit it. Like I've been thinking about it. I don't really know. All that comes to mind is Natoki wishes she was the one to stop Masami without Boogiepop. Maybe if she stopped, she could have stopped him before Manticore killed a bunch of people. Or maybe she's resentful that Echoes had to die to protect her. Like that's like all I'm getting from, but I'm not 100% sure. Till you turn that pain into gold. He seems like a nice person, kind of. It seems a lot less malicious than Imaginator working with Ostai to turn everyone to have a single guided psyche, just so they're if everyone had the same ideals, the world would never be in like trouble, which kind of makes sense, but it's way more manipulative than what the King of Gold is doing. Kind of, I don't know. It's weird. King of Gold, I mean King of Distortion. Anyways, yeah, they fight. Boogiepop gets hurt once. And then she says, "Oh, Zaraji's powers leaked out," and we saw that it was creating the earthquake. So even though she stopped him now, maybe the cracks in the earth is too much for the building to handle. So the building might be going down. Anyways, super fun episode, super exciting. Lots that I loved. Might be my favorite episode of the arc, honestly. I missed Sakito's thing. Um, Nothing really happened. She's just reminiscing again, basically. Yeah, it's whatever. Her and Hanabara, or whatever his name is, Habara's scene is Hanabara. Uh, it's fine. Nothing too important to talk about. But before we go, let's look at some voice actors for the mother-son duo. First, we'll look at the son, who's voiced by Amy Nato. Date of birth, August 8th. No year. I guess we're on a more stuff site than my anime list, but at least it credits people, so it's fine. Um, no favorites, so it's kind of hard to say. He was in Moriarty the Patriot, Sam Whitley, Laurie from The Great Pretender, Lisa Jatzer from Days Dawn. Uh, anyone I know? Not really. Not a huge voice actress. Maybe Doodle her name. Oh, let's look at her in my anime list. Maybe I did. No, I mean, there's not a lot. Hoshi from Sunny Boy is her most favorited role with 34. She was also born in 1992, so she's still a youngin, you know? Lots more time to get more roles if she's really into that. Or does she do other stuff? I don't know. Anyways, small voice actress, but there you go. Amy Nato for Matoto, the young boy. Now let's look at Riho Sugiyama, who's the mother. Any cool roles? Uh, Woman A from JoJo Stone Ocean. Now that's a role. I've been killing slimes for 300 years and matched on my level. She's Rosalie, the greatest the greatest title I've ever seen. That was my old mantra. If I see a title like that on an anime or a manga, I dodge it because it sounds ridiculous. She's that TV announcer. Excuse me? She's in Ghost. What the heck? She's in Ghost in the Shell SAT 2045, the show we watched before this. She's Opeko? Who the fuck's Opeko? Who the fuck's Opeko? I don't, who's this girl? Is she like the character in this? Am I being spoiled? Is this second season character? I've never seen her in my life, unless she's just a super minor character. That's a funny coincidence, though. Okay, cool. I don't see any bid roles, but let's double check through my anime list. Riho Sugiyama, my anime list. She's Penrose Henrietta from 86. That's 37 favorites. Stafford Henry from Baro no Soretsu. Also, I like how this shows she's born on Christmas, but she has no date of birth. So maybe fake date. Fake date? If it's on my anime list too. Oh, she's Koda Minare from Namiyo Titikuri. I have no idea what that is, but 194 favorites is pretty good for a smaller voice actress. It's a restaurant drama based. That's it. Oddly, just small voice actors, but again, it's always nice to give shine a light on the talent working on the project. But yeah, anyways, that's all for me. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. And next time, more Tina Distortion stuff. Maybe we'll find out what his grand plan is, what's happening, dude. Tateru's entering the fray. It's getting fucking crazy in here, dude. Till next time, though. See ya.